Hi, my name is Leah Kolick, and I'm going to be doing our core functionality and overview of our application. Our application is an interactive library platform called Bookworm. It allows users to search for books based on three different categories: title, author, and ISBN. The users can also create their own library based on books they have rated. To simulate the use of the application, upon downloading the database, user libraries will be generated. Users have the ability to search for a book and use the ISBN to give the book a rating between 1 and 5. The user then has access to the books in their personal library, which are books that they have rated. The data for the application pulls from a Goodreads dataset. This data set has a diverse range of books that can serve the needs of a wide variety of readers. The application is a simple space for those who want to have a collection of books they have read or would like to read. Those who would like to find a specific book can use the title search to find the book from there, or they can also search by author name and ISBN. From there, they will get a list of books that match their search criteria and the details for those books, such as author name, rating, ISBN, etc. The user can then use the ISBN to rate the book, which will then be added to their library. Many times, students are required to find a specific book and version by ISBN. Our application supports this feature by allowing users to find books by the ISBN and save it to their library. Within the library, the user can update their rating or delete a book from their library using the ISBN. This is a relevant feature because a user may reread a book and want to change the initial rating or would like to completely remove it from their library. This is the general overview of the application, and now Arvina will go over the databases.
Hello, so now we'll be going over the backend and the database functions of the app. So first in our Python code, we establish the database connection using the name of the database, the username, the password, and the appropriate port number. So we have these various endpoints for our app related to the different pages. So this will be related to the home page. This will be related to search authors page, title page, ISBN page, library page, review page, delete review page, and update review page. So the different functions correlate to the different functions of the pages. So for example, the search by author function, it returns or it submits this select query that just returns all the books with the matching author and shows it on the front end of this page. Similar to the author, the search by title page searches books using this select query using the title as a search requirement. Similarly, the ISBN does the same thing except using the BISBN attribute to search for books in the book table. The show library function is also a select query using a join from the user books to the books table in order to get all the information about the books from the books table according to the specific user key in the user books table. So this is the query that we use, and we also return the results. The add review function is an insert into query where we insert into the user books database the appropriate information and yeah. And then the delete review uses a delete query to delete from the user books where the user key is equal to the one that you submit and the book ID is equal to the ISBN that we've submitted. And then the update review uses an update function in SQL to update according to the new rating and user key and ISBN. So these are all the SQL functions that we're using, and now Ishita will go into actually demonstrating the app itself.
Okay, so my name is Ishita and I will be going through the live demo of our application. So this is the page that we start at, and there are two buttons. There's an option to search books, and within that you have the option to search by title, by author, or by the ISBN number. And then we have the view library button, which takes you to that user specific library. So here we can see that there are different pages for each one. For example, search by ISBN, author, and then for this demonstration I will be searching by title. So let's say that we want to search a Harry Potter book, so I can go ahead and enter a word and search that, and then let's say that I want to rate this book. the Half-Blood Prince. So I would copy the ISBN for that. And then I would go to the option right here to rate a book and click that. And then you have to enter your user ID for this demonstration. Let's just say we're user 60. And then we paste the ISBN of the book right here. And then we can enter a rating 1 through 5. I'm going to enter 4, and then we just submit the form. And then once we submit that, we can go back to the home page and view our library to check if it was added to our library. So I would just enter the user ID and find that. And we can see that it was added right here. And the code for all of these pages are in our files as well. So for example, here is the index.html file, which is the file for the main page that we have. We have the HTML code for the layout of the page, and then we use CSS to kind of add the buttons and the colors and all of that. And then we have the title search page to search by title, and that includes the same buttons and layout and everything. And then we did the same thing for search by author and as well as search by ISBN. And now I'm going to hand it over to Saloni to continue the demonstration.
Okay, I'm Saloni and I will be doing the second half of the demonstration. So we have some other features such as update and delete review. So from your library, you can update a review. So let's say we are updating our review for the Harry Potter book. You want to make sure you have your ISBN number. You can then click update review. So when you update your review, you want to put in your user ID, which is 60. You then want to put in the ISBN of the book that you would like to update the review for, which is this. And then you want to enter your rating. For the ratings, we take whole numbers between 1 through 5. So let's just do 1 for now. And then you can click update review. So once it has been updated, it'll give you feedback, like user feedback to let you know that it has been updated. You can go back to the home page and view your library again to make sure. So again, with the user ID of 60. And then you can see that the rating has been updated to 1. The last feature we have is delete review. So you can click on this button, put your user ID, which is 60, and then over here you only need the ISBN. You don't need a rating or anything because we are deleting the rating. So you're going to put the ISBN of the book and then click delete review, and then it'll give you user feedback to let you know that the review has been deleted. You go back to the home page, view library again, put your ID, which is 60, and then you can see that Harry Potter is no longer, well, other than this one, the Harry Potter that we rated is no longer in the search results. So yeah, that, and then you can go back to the home page from here. And those were all the features that we had for our application. And the code for these last 2 features, these are the HTML files we have. So for update, it's this file. You can see we have all the styling and then the buttons that we use. So it collects your user ID, ISBN, like your rating, and then you also have the delete file right here, which is pretty similar. You have your styling and all, and then you have your user ID and your ISBN, and then it should delete the rating for you. So yeah, thank you so much. That was our application.